good, Recon fam? It is your boy Trey. Listen, for those of you supporting us over here at Recon, early stages, thank you so much. And if you have not, please remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. So, today, Secret Invasion, man. Marvel is doing it with this show. If you watched the Marvel shows on Disney Plus, they've been a little hit and miss. Some have been great, some have been good, some have been stinkers. But in my opinion, and I know that there are people out there who would disagree with this stance, but in my opinion, this show is top notch. I'm really enjoying the darker tone. This episode in particular was really graphic in some places. There were things that happened that I almost couldn't believe Marvel and Disney were letting happen. But it adds to what this is about, right? Ultimately, Secret Invasion is about a species, the Skrulls, who have been here on Earth. If we go back to Captain Marvel, which the show does, in the beginning, it kind of gives a call back to the Captain Marvel movie. We see young Nick Fury. We see a bit of Captain Marvel, a.k.a. Carol Danvers, played by Brie Larson. And then we find ourselves in that same time period with Nick Fury really making the promise to the Skrulls that, hey, if you guys help us defend Earth, myself along with Captain Marvel, we're going to find you a new planet. And that's kind of the basis of all of this stuff. Fast forward to present day, and we find out these Skrulls do not have a new home, and so they're here on Earth. And being here on Earth, they're hiding out. They have been pushed underground in a way. But there's also a contingency of Skrulls who are upset that they don't have a new home as promised by Nick Fury. As a matter of fact, Nick Fury promised this, and he ends up leaving the Earth for quite some time with a promise unfulfilled. So, truthfully, you kind of understand where they're coming from and what's fueling kind of the rebellion and the uprising of this militia, really, that's, at this point kind of hell-bent on, really, I think, getting revenge and kind of taking over the planet and calling it home. So, obviously, the Skrulls are shapeshifters. And so, you don't know if you're talking to a Skrull or not. And that's part of the fun of this. Second guessing, was that a Skrull? Is it more than meets the eye? And I like that element quite a bit. And they're using it very well, if I may say so myself. Another thing I'm really enjoying, different side of Nick Fury. The MCU has been around now for a decade plus. And Nick Fury has been that in charge, no question who the leader is, together, playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers, 3 steps ahead of people, knowing everything that's going on. And we find out in this episode, he is not the same Nick Fury that we're used to. And there's information that he doesn't know. So there's a scene between him and Talos, played by Ben Mendelsohn, who I was introduced to in The Dark Knight. He was Daggett, I believe. Great actor. What Talos reveals to Nick Fury is that there are 1 million Skrulls on Earth. Nick Fury had no idea. Communication was lost. Talos tells Nick Fury, 1, what would you do? 2, you left, bro. You left. We find out Rhodey knew. Rhodey knew there were 1 million Skrulls on Earth. But in this particular scene, he's been sent to essentially fire Nick Fury. Gravik, we find out a little bit later that he goes to see the council. They promote him to commander. He is the unquestioned leader now, and this guy is brutal. He is a gangster. In the beginning of the show, just to backtrack a little bit, we see him as a kid, and Nick Fury is talking to him, and he's exceptional. He's already showing that he is, a warrior and wants to be a part of the fight. And he is scary, man. Trouble is a brewing. We also get some hints at the Super Skrulls. As a matter of fact, at one point in the episode, I believe we saw Gravik using something that looked very reminiscent of how Groot uses some of his powers. At the end of the episode, we find out Nick Fury is, he's married to a Skrull. I'm really enjoying this series. I'm loving the tone. The acting, again, is top notch. The writing is so good. It just feels good to get away from some of the spectacle. One of the crutches of superhero movies is the overuse of CGI. Honestly, those are not the things I enjoy most. So this is a good time, man. I'm locked in. In the comments below, let us know what you are thinking, what you are feeling about Secret Invasion. If you're one of those people that disagree with me about how good the show is, let us know. I'm interested to see what you guys think. With that being said, see you next time.